You don't need thousands of pounds to start investing. If anyone has told you this, they are lying to your face. Hi, my name's Ishaan. I'm a 21-year-old with a 6-figure net worth, and I'm going to break down everything when it comes to finances, investing, and making money whilst you're young. If people have told you you need thousands of pounds to start investing, that is completely false. And actually, the reality is you can just start with £1. And yes, that is true. The worst thing you can do is let your money sit in a traditional bank account that isn't paying you interest. In fact, if you let your money sit in a bank account, it's most likely losing value because of inflation. And yes, you might think you are getting interest, whether it's 1%, 2%, but remember, what is inflation? It is not going to keep up with it. There is a massive gap between people that work for their money and have their money work for them. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to have your money work for you rather than the other way around. And no, this is not a get-rich-quick plan. Anyone that tries to sell you that stuff is lying to you. Remember, building wealth is about long-term planning, not just short-term gains. If you're in it for short-term, this video isn't for you. Now, before we talk about investing, I have to give you a bit of a disclaimer. Remember, your capital is always at risk. It can go up in value, it can go down in value. You can never predict the stock market. As much as you'd like to believe what other people tell you about stock X going to the moon, it is not true. People cannot predict the growth of a stock. And before you start investing, make sure you can cover your necessities. Don't invest money that you don't actually have. So make sure before you start investing, you have an emergency fund that can cover your rent, your food, your insurance. You have money in your savings and your current account, and whatever you do, make sure you pay off your debt first, because you need to be happy with the idea of losing money before you make money. Choosing where you invest your money is the hardest thing. You'll hear so many people online talking about the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Mag 7, but you know what? Choose wisely. I personally invest in a variety of stocks, including the Mag 7, including metals, for example, gold, silver, copper, palladium, platinum. I also invest in the NASDAQ. I invest in funds in Asia. My personal aim is to build a diversified portfolio rather than just a very tech-heavy portfolio, which some people like to do. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I believe in long-term investments. My investment strategy is for 5 to 10 years down in the line. I personally don't want to be taking out money this month or next month. That's just not the type of investments that I'm looking at. Now, do your research where you want to put your money. Look at what they return every single year, and I personally would make a decision based on that. Now, if you are in the UK, you have to take advantage of this one thing, the stocks and shares ISA. Now, the ISA is the true key to actually building wealth, because every single year the government allows you to have £20,000 into this ISA tax-free, meaning all of the capital gains in this ISA you will not have to pay any tax on. For example, let's say you buy Tesla at £100 and at the end of the year it's worth £400, it's in your ISA, you will not pay any capital gains tax on this increase. Whereas if it's just in a normal investment account, you will be paying that capital gains tax. And this brings me on to a platform that I absolutely love when I am investing, and it is called Trading 212, which I am sure you have heard of. The reason why I like it is because it is super easy to use, and it's so clear. If you want to open up an account, you can get up to £100 in fractional shares if you use the code REVISH. I promise you, if you start earlier on, it is so much better than starting later on. But remember, when you deposit your money and put it into stocks and shares, your capital is always at risk. So please do your due diligence when investing into the stock market. Now let's talk about what the S&P 500 actually is. So it is an ETF. You're basically buying pieces of the top 500 companies in the US. What you will find is that the S&P 500 is mainly moved by the Mag 7. So it is the top AI stocks that are actually driving its growth the most. But because it is the top 500 stocks, it is a very well diversified ETF. And if you look on past performance, you'll see exactly why a lot of people decide to invest in the S&P 500. Fun fact, the S&P 500 actually outperforms most hedge funds. And hedge funds, their aim is again to hedge against the market, but that is absolutely crazy. The S&P 500 is outperforming most hedge funds. That is crazy. Just take a look at what returns the S&P 500 got in 2025, 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, and you're going to be amazed. The next thing I want to move on to is automation. You don't want to manually constantly invest your money. You want to set up a direct debit. Having a direct debit makes it so much easier to start investing. Having £100 or £200 or £300 a month automatically be deducted from your bank account every single month month without you even knowing is great. Me personally, I don't even like to check my Trading 212 app. I just know that, look, I'm in it for 10 years. I'll look at it in 10 years. It doesn't matter to me. That's why I've set up direct debits, because I know that, okay, I'm happy with money leaving my account as long as it's being used for my future. So every payday, I would put a proportion of your payslip into your investment portfolio. And on Trading 212, it's super easy to set up this thing called auto invest, which basically auto invests into the pies or into the stock, into whatever you'd like to invest into. Now, you have to focus on your behavior as well. Investing is 10% math and 90% behavior. These are the 3 rules that you have to follow. Number 1, stop checking your balance every single day, because oh my god, it's going to make you stress out, because there are some days it might drop 5%, and that is completely normal, especially when you're in for the long term. You cannot be an emotional investor. You cannot let the numbers affect you. Number 2, ignore the doom and gloom headlines. I would personally see this as a sale day or a Black Friday sales for the stocks that I want to buy. Clever people invest into the market when it dips, but clever people also are consistent with their investing, and they don't let these headlines fool them. And number 3, think in decades, not days. Remember, you are planning for your future, not for tomorrow. Best time to start was 10 years ago, but somebody else in 10 years time is going to say the exact same as me. So what are you actually waiting for? Start investing today and open up your stocks and shares ISA. There is nothing to be afraid of. Investing for the future is so beneficial for you and your future. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed, and I can't wait to make some more videos on this topic. Have a great day.